Hi, friends. What do you think about when you see the cross? There's a nice brass one behind me on the wall of my sanctuary. I have a less bright one around my neck. What do you think about when you see the cross? Do you think about Jesus hanging on it? Do you think about the resurrection? How do you live your life in response to the cross? You ever thought about how costly our grace was? Grace isn't cheap. Isn't some cheap thing where Jesus comes along and says, I see your sin. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Instead, he sees our sin and knows something has to be done, something drastic, something radical, something I can free these people with, something I can free them from the power of sin. Somehow I can give them life eternal. And so it's pretty obvious in the scriptures. When Jesus entered Jerusalem for the last time on what we call Palm Sunday, which is going to be in a couple weeks, he was determined to die. Why? He wanted to give us freedom, but there's a cost. He took upon himself the sins of the whole world, even mine. I have to ask myself every day, how are you going to choose to live today in response to the costliness of grace? The Apostle Paul once told the Corinthian church, you have been bought with a price. You're no longer your own. Too often I live as if I am my own, live my own way, make my own decisions. But I need to remember that he has freed me so that I can have joyful obedience. He has freed me so I can carry on his work in the world. He has freed me so I can be free from the power of sin so that I don't have to sin. He has freed me. He's shown us, each one of us, just how much worth we have. We're so valuable to him. He gave his life for us. I pray that all of us will look at the cross differently every day. Not as some object from ancient times, not as some ancient symbol, but a reminder of the living Christ who could not be held by it. He was killed on it and rose from the dead to show us our love, his love for us, but also to show us that grace isn't cheap. So let us live our lives as if it cost a lot, because it did. Let us show Jesus our appreciation by how we live. Oh, our salvation is a free gift of grace, but it costs a lot. Let us not take it for granted, but to live truly in response to what Jesus did through his life and his death and his resurrection. May the blessings of the eternal Christ be upon you this day. May you know your worth in his presence, and may you live your life in a way that reflects the power of the cross. Amen.